One match Ravindra 150 sees Durham dominate day one. Third place fourth at the Sayat Unique Riverside this week, as both Worcestershire and Durham will look to join Middlesex and Nottinghamshire on three figures in an attempt to pull away from a tightly contested midfield pack in Division 2, albeit with some big names missing from both lineups. And Durham decided to start the day in the middle. The partnership of Michael Jones and New Zealand's Rachin Ravindra got off to a decent start, but with the score on 32, Morris made the breakthrough. Jones outcaught behind for 21. Borthwick took them to 50, more by luck than judgment. The edge fell safely for a single. He started to find his feet, the captain rattling along at a decent rate now. Boundaries started to flow more freely from his blade. The partnership was up to 50 when Ravindra smacked Barnard through the leg side, all the way to the boundary, and it was unbroken when Borthwick guided Gibbon beyond the slip cordon for 2 to bring up the 100. At lunch, Ravindra was up to 45, and the score 105 for 1. Durham on top after the first session. The Kiwi had only signed for this one game and made sure it would be a telling contribution for Durham, up to 50 after the break, as he turned Morris down to fine leg for his 10th 4. Borthwick soon followed. Soft hands saw the edge fall safe and trundle all the way to the third man boundary, another 50 for the skipper. The shot that took them to 150 was the best of Borthwick's innings so far. The pose held as Durham started to frustrate the pairs. Durham are celebrating 30 years of first-class cricket and ticked off a record that had stood since that first season. Ravindra and Borthwick stand worth 150 with a single from the captain, a new best for the second wicket for Durham. They weren't about to rest on their laurels though. Yet another fall from Ravindra took Durham to 200 and chalked up their first bonus point of the match. The New Zealand all-rounder wasn't done there though. Barnard punched down the ground off the back foot, a 17th 4, up to 100 from 142 deliveries. What a way to make an impact in your first and only game. They soon cruised past 250. Ravindra with another boundary. Impressive bat speed on the pull to Pennington. Borthwick wanted to join his partner on 100, but fell agonisingly short. Out LBW for 96 to Baker. The captain couldn't believe what he'd just done. Bedingham joined Ravindra in the middle and stuck with him through to tea. The score 269 for 2. A solitary 4 was all Bedingham could muster, outcaught behind of the bowling of Gibbon. That brought debutant Jonathan Bushnell to the crease, and he acquitted himself well early in his innings and watched on as Ravindra ticked towards 150. He brought the 300 up for Durham, 2 runs off Baker taking them to another bonus point, and the Kiwi to a couple away from his next landmark total. Ravindra made it look easy. 150 scored off 220 balls with a single off D'Oliveira, bat raised for the third time in the day. They were steaming their way through the innings. Bushnell looked in no way put off by the magnitude of the occasion. He shared a 50 partnership off 103 balls when he steered Morris into the leg side for a single. When the rain started to fall, he was up to 46, and Durham were just 5 away from 350. The weather abated, the Durham pair allowed to continue, and the pair still unable to prize them apart. Bushnell's debut made all the more memorable, up to 50 with a 4 off Morris, 350 on the board in the process. It wouldn't be long before they'd shared 100 runs, Ravindra with 2 to get them there, the score closing in on 400 as the day wore towards the close. Both men would finish the day unbeaten. Ravindra on 178, Bushnell 61. The score 375 for 3. Durham had dominated the first day at the Sayat Unique Riverside. Barring a complete turnaround in fortunes, the end of the innings looks to be in the hands of the Durham captain Scott Borthwick. They're well set for a mammoth total before an almost certain declaration. The pairs need to find some inspiration, and fast, or it could be a long few days in the northeast.